Hello, welcome. We have a full body quickie using the ball. So make sure you have your stability ball and that it's not too inflated. You want it to have some give. This class is going to be friendly for all levels, including some pregnancy and postpartum modifications. So if you are dealing with diastasis recti or any carpal tunnel, we'll show you some modifications for that as well. And as always, if you get into any position or any move that just does not feel quite right, go ahead and take that pause, find that breath, and go ahead and reset and join us when you're ready. We're going to get started. Come into a tabletop position on your hands and knees, placing that ball right between your thighs. Start by pressing the floor away through the palms of your hands, bracing through your core, hugging your low abdominals in, tightening up through your transverse abdominals, and start by flexing your toes. We're going to lift up for a bear hover. Big inhale through the nose, exhale, lift those knees up to a hover, and we're just going to tap down and lift, tap down and lift. Strong through your upper body here, feeling those low abs engage and tighten, lifting up, making sure those knees don't get higher than just a few inches up off the floor. Your chin is off your chest. You're looking in line with your fingertips. Spine is nice and long. Go for 4, 3, 2, lift and press it all the way up into a down dog. Drive those heels in towards the floor. And lower all the way back down. Let's move into a bird dog push-up. Take the ball underneath your right hand. And start by just lowering into a push-up as you extend your right arm long. Lift and press up. Lower and extend. Your left elbow is bending out at a 45-degree angle, not at 90. Your hips are square. Once you've found the stability here, we're going to add that leg extension with the left leg. Out and in. So there's your bird dog, and there's your push-up. Find the breath. Take this really slow and controlled. Building into that mind-body connection, the left tricep, into the deep core and the obliques, and the lift and squeeze through the left glutes. 2 more here. In and lengthen. Last one. Drive it in. And lower that left knee onto the floor. Come onto your left forearm, pressing your right hand in towards the ball. Lift your right leg up for a fire hydrant. Extend it long behind you. Exhale, pull it into your elbow. Lengthen long behind you. Exhale, pull it into your elbow. Think about squeezing into your seat to lift the leg long and back there. Reaching those pointed toes towards the wall. Low abs still lifting. You're not sinking or dipping into your left hip. If anything, you're lifting up and out of it. And you're feeling this in the right oblique as you extend the leg long behind you as well as into your glutes. Right into that smile line. 2 more. Back and in. Last one. Hold it high. Tiny pulses. Little lift, lift, lift. Squeeze into the corner of that seat for that booty burn. Go for 8, 7, 6. Spine is long. Try not to shrug into those shoulders. Just 3, 2, and lower that leg all the way down. Sit your seat back into a child's pose stretch. Handstand the ball as they reach out in front of you. Big inhale. Exhale, slide your hands forward, lifting your tailbone up towards the sky for a puppy pose stretch. And go ahead and roll it all the way up. Take that ball underneath your left hand now. Right hand planted on the floor. This is moving into that bird dog push-up. Extend the left, bend the right, and lift. Extend the left, bend the right. Reconnecting into your core, relaxing your traps. Feeling this energy through the upper body. We're going to add that leg extension here with the right leg. Lower into this push-up. Pull the ball in towards your right knee. Lengthen. Pull the ball in towards your right knee. Oh, baby. The slower you take this, the more likely you are to really connect mind and muscle rather than using that momentum. Drop the chest down. Feel the arm lengthen. Exhale, pull it in. We've got 2 more here. Down and lift. Last one. Down. And lift it all the way up. Drop onto your right forearm. Open your hips up to the bottom left corner of the mat. Lift your left up leg for a fire hydrant. Extend it long behind you. Exhale, pull your knee in towards your elbow. Lengthen and pull it in. Press up and away from the floor through your right forearm and your right knee. Try not to sink into that hip. Engaging through the left oblique and then squeezing into your left cheek to find every single muscle in the left leg is activated. Almost like I'm standing back there behind you, pulling your leg away from your body. Reach it long. Exhale in. Inhale, lengthen. Pressing down into that ball to challenge the stability. And reach. Last two, and then we find those pulses. Ooh, baby, last one. Hold it up there. Strong through that side body, strong into that seat. Lift and press away. Let's go. Tiny pulses, just down and up. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and lower it all the way down. Sit back into that child's pose. Reach the arms long, hands on the ball. Big inhale. Exhale out the mouth. One more in the nose. And exhale, roll yourself all the way up. You're going to spin around and take a seat. Bring that ball behind you. It's going to come just beneath the base of your spine, right at that tailbone. And from right here, you want to keep a nice flat back. Hug your heels in towards your seat. Feet are hip distance apart, toes pointed straight ahead. Turn on those low abs. Feel them draw in, not just sucking in through the mid or just beneath the ribs, but really connect into that space just 2 inches beneath your belly button. Soften your shoulders down and away from the ears. If you're feeling ready and you want to release your hands and reach them long, palms facing up, find the hinge through the hips as you extend back and lift. Extend back and lift. For my pregnant or postpartum, if you're doing this motion and you notice any coning or doming happening through your midline, go ahead and try to manage that with your breath. See if you can use the exhale to draw and flatten out that coning or doming. And if you're not finding that coning or doming flattening out, you can stay upright here with your hands behind your knees and just practice that pelvic tuck, where it's a C curve through the hips and they're just spilling down and out. And for the rest, we are going to stay right through this hinge, lowering and lifting. Go ahead, press down into the balls of your feet to take any tension out of your hip flexors. Again, watch the tension in the neck and jaw. It likes to creep up here where the shoulders all of a sudden end up by your ears. Let it melt down, engaging the lats. 2 more down. And we're going to add a trunk rotation on this next one. Reach it long, palms face each other. Lower down, tap back behind you. Reach up, other side, tap back. Reach up, and just alternate. Like you're turning to the side to give the person next to you a great big hug. We could all use one. And reach. Again, really managing the pressure through the midline. Make sure we're not bearing down or pressing outward, but that you're drawing those abs down and in to flatten out through the center. Spine stays flat. It's really just a nice hinge through those hips. No tension in those hip flexors because you're pressing the balls of your feet down and towards the floor. Here's your final one. Meet me up high right here. Tiny little pulses down to finish for 8, 7, 6, 5. Heavy through the tailbone. Nice neutral pelvis. 3, 2, and 1. Lift and pull yourself all the way up. Ooh! We found the abs in all the best ways. Take that ball with you. Drop down onto your back. Come on your forearm first, all the way down onto your spine. Take the ball between your thighs. Let's get a little inner thigh and glute action here. Fingertips pointed towards your heels. Toes are pointed straight ahead. Feet hip distance apart. Squeeze your seat. Lift your hips up. Remember that $100 bill that was sitting right on your bedstand? I want you to squeeze it between your butt cheeks now. Oh, you didn't have one? Pretend like you did. Lower down to a hover, just partway. Exhale, lift, squeeze. Inhale, lower partway. Exhale, lift, squeeze. It's a static squeeze through your inner thighs and a static squeeze, a nice lifted hold through your glutes. Pressing all 4 corners of your feet in towards the floor. Try not to peel your toes up. And I'm going to invite you to even close your eyes for this one. Really connect into your seat. The energy building through your pelvic floor, even in your low abdominals. Exhale, lift, press. Hold your hips high in 2. Hold them high right here. We're going to alternate. Extend your left leg long. Keep your hips level. Lower the left leg down. Do not drop your hips. Extend the right leg long. And lower. Just alternate, switching sides here. Again, I ask you to take this really slow and controlled. This is when we want to speed things up. Momentum won't get us anywhere. Mind and muscle over everything today. Now, if we want to add a little more challenge, reach your fingertips up towards the sky. Keep breathing into this. Keep those low abs activated. Plant that ankle right beneath the knee, and then extend the other leg. Still a squeeze through those inner thighs. You have 2. Here's your last one. Keep those hips lifted. Just find a squeeze, static squeeze on that ball, tiny pulses. Press, press. 10, 9, 8. Squeezing into your seat, zipping up through those inner thighs, finding that entire posterior chain activated. 3, 2, 1. Lower the hips, hug your knees in towards your chest. A little rock and roll from side to side. Let's get into the low abs to finish. Take that ball just beneath your spine. So it's really towards the back of your pelvis. You don't want it too high where it's at your mid-back. It's really focused just on the low back here. And from here, bring your elbows to a bent position, fingertips up towards the sky. Think about imprinting the back of your pelvis down. So you're not tucking, you're just pressing flat so it stays neutral. Lift your right leg up to a tabletop and peel the left leg up to meet it. Ooh, hello, balance challenge. Point those toes to ignite the calves. We'll alternate toe taps. Drop it right and then drop it left. Keep breathing here. Feeling that energy building all the way through the core, especially with a nice focus through the lower abdominals. Tap down and lift. Tap down and lift. Think about stuffing your ribs down, making sure they're not flaring out here, but really cinching up that corset from the bottom up. And if you want to add a little spice, we'll move into a dying bug. Extend one arm long, the opposite arm of the leg that's lowering, and then switch sides. And press it up. Make sure there's no arch in the low back, no tuck through the tailbone. It's a nice flat back, a nice neutral spine. Spreading those fingers nice and wide. Using your mind to create this resistance. Using that ball for a little challenge in the stability and balance. You've got 2 more here. Final one. Extend the legs straight up right here towards the sky. You're going to lower them part way. Exhale, lift them back up. Lower them about 12 inches down, so just a foot. Exhale, lift. Again, if you notice that coning or doming happening through the lower abdominals, go ahead, keep the legs just lifted and focus on bracing through the core. Last 2, down. Final one. Bend those knees, pull your knees in towards your chest, extend, shoot those legs straight out. Pull them in. Extend, push them straight out. Toes are pointed. This is that final flush. Ooh, baby. Press it out. Pull it in. We felt it in the core. We got some love in the glutes. Started with a little upper body. We got everything with this full body flow. Last 2. Final one. Hug your knees all the way in. Lift those hips up off that ball. Give yourself a great big hug. Roll onto your side. Press yourself up. Almost didn't make it up. I will see you guys next time.